All right, qualifying comes to a close. It's time to stack them up. Heat number 1. Up front will be Jackson McLean and David Garman, followed by Isaac Salas and Joseph Smith. DJ, the Iceman Kenner, and Jim Johnson have the third row. Blake Mosley, Brian Mansfield rounding out the field. As they get ready to roll off pit road for their 2 pace laps. And Blake Mosley is actually backing up. Not something you see every day unless he is planning on making the running jump off of pit road, which now I have to watch. Nope, he's not going to do it. We have seen that done before, so... Yep, DJ Kenner, the Iceman, is out there. All right, one more time around the track. The pace car will drop off at the entry to turn 3, go to pit road. They will come out of turn 4, and Barney the flagman will wave the green. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Garman on the high side trying to run it hard off into turn 1. Jackson McLean on the bottom slides up. They almost get together. McLean slides in, but Garman to the lead. Joseph Smith now battling for third. It's 3 wide as here comes Isaac Salas. Isaac up to 4th now, looking for the pass on Joseph Smith. Jackson McLean up into 2nd. Salas slips by. He's up to 3rd. Joseph Smith back to 4th. Here comes Jim Johnson on the bottom. Looks like Joseph Smith really struggling here. He has lost several positions. Blake Mosley back in, has dropped back to 7th as Mansfield. That is the Mansfield we're used to seeing here. He is starting to make his way forward up to 6th. Blake Mosley now back to the tail end of the field in 8th as the Iceman moves up to 7th. Garman up front. He had a bit of a gap, but Jackson McLean is running him down. And they have opened up a gap as Salas is now up to 3rd, but he is 2.4 seconds back. Jim Johnson a little bit behind him, 3 laps to go. Jim is off of turn 1. Sends it back down to the bottom, trying to make up what he lost there. Isaac Salas trying to close the gap. Meanwhile, with 2 laps to go, Garman up front. Jackson McLean right in his tire tracks. White flag is in the air. Jackson McLean drops down to the bottom through 1 and 2. Tries a slide job, not enough room. Loses all that momentum. Garman's going to come out of turn 3 and 4. Jackson can't catch him. Garman wins heat number 1. Jackson McLean is 2nd. Isaac Salas is 3rd. Brian Mansfield is 4th. DJ, the Iceman Kenner, made his way up to 5th. Blake Mosley 6th. Joseph Smith 7th. And Jim Johnson, after that incident, finishes 8th as I believe Joseph Smith yeeted it off of turn 1 off into the forest. Heat number 2 is going to be Stephen Lindau and Kevin Martin on the front row. Nathan Voss, Michael Whiting on the 2nd row. Andrew Thornton, Andrew Spears on the 3rd row. Butch Baker rounding out the field. Green Killer's driving the pace truck. Nice. All right, 2 laps around. Usually it's David Garman we see goofing off, but Michael Whiting obviously having a little bit of fun up front. Almost had a little too much fun. Alrighty. Pace truck is going in. You're going to pit road, Green Killer. Pace truck is in, and here they go. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Lindo has a nose ahead as they go into turn one, but Kevin Martin up on the high side will have the momentum. Lindo pulls a slide job out of turn two. Now Nathan Voss looking to the bottom for second. It's 3 wide back behind, and Michael Whiting almost gets a tap. Whiting now battling up on the high side, trying to get past Nathan Voss. Kevin Martin up to second place, but it is Lindo holding the lead right now. And a little bit of a problem. Looked like Andrew Spears was struggling through 3 and 4. Oh, he gets into Voss. Nathan Voss managing to hold onto the car after that tap, and now they go down. And look, he gets into Andrew Thornton. Thornton is around on the front straightaway. Caution is out. All right, Andrew Thornton down on the bottom, and Andrew Spears just gets a little bit loose, gets into the side of him. Thornton managing to keep that car off the wall. As Stephen Lindo has managed to hold the lead so far. Butch Baker has made his way up into 5th now after starting in 7th. Doesn't look like he is pushing it too terribly hard just yet. And has successfully avoided a lot of chaos in front of him. Hey, thank you, Arlen. I appreciate it, buddy. And if you guys need a laugh at some point, a couple days ago on the Facebook page, I did post a question, odd things guys have to do before getting in there and racing. Some of these guys chimed in. Some of the comments were hilarious. I have a very odd thing. Within an hour before a broadcast or a race, I have to put clean socks on. Even for broadcasting. It's really weird. I realize that. I accept it. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. Lindo is down and away. 4 laps to go. Kevin Martin in second. Drops down to the bottom to see if he can make something happen yet. Nothing yet. Michael Whiting now up into 3rd. Nathan Voss way up riding around the rim here. He's got a run on Michael Whiting for 3rd. And can he get around Kevin Martin? He is really sending it on the outside. He clears Michael Whiting down the back straightaway. Michael sends it back down into turn 3 and 4. It's not enough. Nathan Voss now looking for 2nd place. 2 laps to go. Michael Whiting almost getting together with Butch Baker there. Lost a little momentum off the turn. White flag is in the air for Stephen Lindo. Kevin Martin in 2nd, but Nathan Voss looking down to the bottom. They shoot into turn 3. Voss down low. Martin up high. Stephen Lindo wins heat number 2. Kevin Martin pulls off 2nd. Nathan Voss is 3rd. Michael Whiting, look at that. They're sending him off to go boat shopping. Yep, that's not the best parking spot. All right, it is time for the warm-up. 3 minutes to go. Everybody pulling out on track. The cushion really does move up the track here. That's why I don't like running here, because that cushion sometimes feels like it's outside the track. And I am terrible on dirt. Hey, thank you, Scruggs. I appreciate it, buddy. And a little bit of chaos out there. Looks like Garmy is actually available to talk to, so we're going to try and get a word with him. Hey, Garmin, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, didn't get to talk to you during the Cup race, but I had to ask, during that second heat, I saw Michael Whiting under pace laps pulling some shenanigans out there, and it looked like he was trying to top you.
Oh, if that's the case, game on, bud.
Well, I know this is one of those tracks where you just seem to come alive. How are you feeling about it tonight?
I feel pretty good. If I can just be consistent and keep the car under control, especially when it starts to slick off and obviously not go off the edge here, I think we'll have a pretty good shot of a top 3. I know the Jackson seems pretty quick, and I know Blake Mosley's going to be fast as all get out, and Steven Lindo's going to try everything he can like he always does. So it's going to be a stout field, so we'll just have to play it by ear and keep it on the track.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
See you, Doug.
And there is Garmy. Hey, Kim and Mark Salas, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how big a help it is right now. All right, Nathan Voss, currently the fastest on track. Probably one of the most humble guys out there. Keeps saying he is terrible in these cars, terrible in everything, and look at the speed he has had it recently. Matt Stewart, if you're still watching, yes, buddy, it definitely was wild up here in the booth. Just got a message from him. Huge shout out to all those guys in that Cup race. Practice coming to a close, and it looks like some guy, whoa! Garmin and Voss send it off turn 3 into that outside wall. And a great way to finish out practice. All right, it is time to go racing from Lernerville. Up front will be Garmin and Lindo on the front row. Jackson McLean, Kevin Martin on the second row. Isaac Salas, Nathan Voss have the third row. Brian Mansfield, Michael Whiting on the fourth row. DJ Kenner and Butch Baker rounding out the top 10. Then Blake Mosley and Andrew Thornton, 11th and 12th. Joseph Smith and Andrew Spears, 13th and 14th. Jim Johnson back in 15th. And you know what's funny is every time Andrew and Andrew have gotten close to each other tonight, chaos has ensued, both in the Cup race and during the heat, and yeah. So expect even more. And let's look. Garmin way at the back of the field. I'm really wondering what's happening here. It might be shenanigans. Yep, it is. He's going to send it down to the bottom through 3 and 4, pull back up to his rightful spot. He's just putting on a show for the crowd. Pace truck about to drop in. Garmin and Lindo will lead them down on this first lap, and a big field out here, 15 cars on a 4/10 of a mile track. pace car is in. Green is in the air. Down into turn one they go. Jackson McLean's got a good run. Jackson dives down to the inside on Garmin. It's 3 wide for second, but Lindo comes out on top. Currently in the lead. Kevin Martin up high. Nathan Voss goes off in turn 3. Butch Baker has an incident as well. We'll have to take a look here in a minute. Let's see. Down the back straightaway, Butch right up there on the cushion. And, oh, he goes off same as Nathan Voss. Now up front, Lindo still has the lead. Kevin Martin in second. Garmin in third. Isaac Salas up to fourth now. Michael Whiting on the move. He is up to fifth. Brian Mansfield in sixth. Andrew Thornton currently running in seventh. And a big group back here. Andrew Spears in eighth. Jim Johnson in ninth. Oh, a little bumping into turn 3 and 4. We've got cars going upside down. Caution is out. Let's see what happened here. It looked like Joseph Smith involved. He had a run, drops down to the bottom. Andrew Spears and Jim Johnson checking up on the high side. And Joseph Smith is stuck on the tires. And he is still stuck on the tires. Hey, thanks, Joel. 1-2 or 1-2 for Butch and Isaac. That is the call. We'll see if they can get up here and get it done. Kevin Martin has the lead, or is being scored with the lead, but Lindo was up there. He is drifted back into fifth now. Looks like the lights are out on the pace truck, and look at this. You got guys trying to help. I believe Jim Johnson is trying to help Joseph Smith. Isaac Salas comes along, tries to give him a hand. Andrew Spears trying. There we go. I think we got them all down off the tires. Great teamwork by everybody out there. Pace truck is in. And they delay the green, giving everybody a chance to get back into their rightful spots. You gotta applaud the sportsmanship. They delay the green. Everybody participates and helps get Joseph Smith back up on the track. Trying to get those guys that were helping back on the lead lap where they belong. Will we go green this time? Waiting to see if everybody is sorted. Green, nope. Do not see the green waving, but Kevin Martin is taking off, so I guess they are going to... Oh! Kevin Martin gets on two wheels down the back straightaway. He is over the side. It is David Garmin to the lead. Now the green flag is officially showing. And caution is back out. I believe it's going to be... just due to the confusion there, a couple of incidents happened. Andrew Spears gets into the back of Nathan Voss. And several guys involved in that. There you see Joseph Smith up to the high side. Goes shooting by Jim Johnson. And there is the pile up out of turn 4. Garmin has the lead. Kevin Martin in second place. Going back and see if we can see what happened to Kevin Martin. There he goes, just a little too much over the rim there. Ends up outside the track. All right, everybody stacked back up. Pace truck is still out there. Looks like they're going to get the 1 to green this time by. Great job by everybody working together to get everybody back where they belong after a series of very odd situations that came up. Looking to see green flag back in the air. They're down and away. Kevin Martin shoots out front. Garmin in second. Salas now up to third. Michael Whiting goes over the edge. He is going backwards. Lindo now back up into fourth. Mansfield into fifth. Jackson McCain in sixth. Nathan Voss in seventh. They're wrecking behind. Caution is out. It looks like Butch Baker was caught in this incident. Butch and DJ Kenner side by side into three. Oh, Jim Johnson just checked up more than Butch needed to. And yeah, they were just coming up on a bigger pack, and Butch manages to recover. Jim Johnson will get moving again. On the upside, this restart should have everybody sorted out where they belong. A lot of spots shook up during that one, so it is going to be Kevin Martin up front. David Garmin in second. Isaac Salas is third. Stephen Lindo is fourth. Brian Mansfield now fifth. Jackson McClain, Nathan Voss, Andrew Thornton, Andrew Spears, and Blake Mosley round out the top 10. Then DJ Kenner, Michael Whiting, and Butch Baker. 11th through 13th, Jim Johnson, Joseph Smith, both on pit road. Should see the pace car drop off this time by. And pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. And looks like we saw a car, I believe Nathan Voss dive into the bottom right off the restart, trying to get a run on Mansfield. The 58 dives even lower. That's Blake Mosley, but can't carry the momentum. Andrew Thornton almost goes over the edge back there. Several cars are piling up, including Butch Baker again. No caution yet. It is 3 wide for the lead. Garmin pulls ahead in the middle. Kevin Martin now back to second. Oh, a little tap from Isaac Salas. He goes up the track. Isaac backing out of it. And oh, now him and Lindo get together on the front straightaway. Everybody keeps going, but Lindo and Isaac both lose a little bit of ground. Isaac managed to pull back up into third. Jackson McClain in fourth. We've got a car off on the, as Andrew Spears. He went to pit road. Let's see what happened with Butch Baker and Andrew Spears a couple laps ago on the restart. There is Butch back behind. Andrew, oh, he just snaps around. Butch managing to recover quickly. Garmin now out front, 1 second lead over Kevin Martin. Isaac Salas in third, trying to close the gap. And look at the run by Jackson McClain. He dives down to the bottom, trying to take third. They start leaning on each other out of turn 2. Jim Johnson is going to capitalize up on the high side. Caution is out. And it looks like this caution might have been just due to where Andrew Spears stopped on track trying to get back out. Yeah, I do believe it is. Just had his nose far enough out to trigger a caution. Jim Johnson did race back and get, I believe he's getting his lap back here. David Garman still has the lead. Kevin Martin in second. Isaac Salas third. Jackson McLean in fourth. Blake Mosley is fifth. Jim Johnson is going to be back on the lead lap. Andrew Spears also getting one of his laps back. And now Garman is going to have to battle Isaac Salas on the restart. Looks like Spears getting another one of his laps back here, so it's going to put him even closer back to the lead lap. Down the back straightaway, should see the pace car pull off. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Garmin gets an awesome restart here and takes to the lead. Jumps out a little ahead. Isaac Salas almost gets together with Kevin Martin. Martin has a good run, but nothing there yet. And here comes Blake Mosley way down low, he is trying to make something happen, couldn't get the momentum there. Nathan Voss now back up into fifth. Jackson McLean in sixth. Brian Mansfield in seventh. Michael Whiting eighth. Stephen Lindeau ninth. Butch Baker in 10th. Garmin out front though, he is a challenge. Isaac Salas looking to the bottom. Can't quite get there yet, and here comes Kevin Martin. Isaac loses a bit of momentum off of turn 2, and Kevin Martin tried to capitalize. Caution is out. Jackson McLean involved. Down the back straightaway, Jackson up on the high line. Just sends the right rear over the barrier. Comes back out on track, and the caution comes out. And after that, Butch Baker through 1 and 2. Looks like him and Brian Mansfield might have had a problem. No, it's just Butch. Oh, Brian Mansfield had a problem on the front straightaway. Butch gets caught in it, sent to the outside wall. Let's see what happened to Mansfield. I think we have seen this happen before. Come off turn 2, too much momentum. Just drive up on the outside wall. Stephen Lindeau gets caught. Butch Baker gets caught. A few others. Garmin still in the lead. Still having to battle Isaac Salas up here. Kevin Martin in third, Blake Mosley fourth, Nathan Voss is fifth, Michael Whiting sixth, DJ Kenner seventh, Andrew Thornton eighth, Jackson McLean ninth, Brian Mansfield back to 10th, Butch Baker is going to have 11th. Twelfth will be Stephen Lindeau, Jim Johnson in 13th, Andrew Spears in 14th, still a couple laps down. Everybody stacked up for the restart. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. 17 to go at the line. Garmin another good restart. Isaac not done with him yet. A bit of a stack up mid-pack as Andrew Thornton capitalized. He comes through several positions. Lindeau comes through. Butch Baker overshoots out of 2. He went over the rump. He is going to come back out on track, but lost a lot of ground. Oh, Isaac just went off the barrier. Move Kevin Martin up to second. And look at this. Oh, a run up on the high side. And Kevin Martin goes over the track. Garmin out front, his lead extending. Nathan Voss now up to second. Blake Mosley in third. Michael Whiting in fourth. DJ Kenner in fifth. Jackson McLean sixth. Brian Mansfield seventh. Stephen Lindo is eighth. Ninth is Jim Johnson. Butch Baker now back into 10th. But Garmin's lead is growing, now 1.6 seconds over Voss. Blake Mosley trying to run him down. Looks like Blake might be able to run Nathan down, but can he run Garmin down? He is 2 3/4 of a second behind Garmin. Michael Whiting in fourth. Jackson McLean in fifth. Garmin's lead now 2.4 seconds over Nathan Voss. Nathan now side by side with Mosley. Mosley down to the bottom. I think he might have got a piece of that K-rail. Nathan almost gets the crossover, has to check up. Manages to stay out of the back bumper of Blake Mosley. 10 laps to go. Jackson McLean in fourth and Michael Whiting in fifth, still battling. Whiting for a crossover. Caution is out. Kevin Martin involved. I believe Kevin Martin ended up towing to pit road after going off track. He did tow to pit road. This was due to Kevin Martin coming back out on track. It was getting a bit crazy up there for sure. However, this gives an advantage to several drivers like Blake Mosley and Nathan Voss, who were trying to close the gap on Garmin. One to green, less than 10 to go. It looks like they might have actually extended that. Trying to get some of these guys back on the lead lap. Especially after on that last restart, so many drivers going over the edge on the back straightaway. Kevin Martin coming back around. I do believe we are getting one to green this time. All the lights are out. So Garmin, then Mosley, Voss, Whiting, and McLean are the top 5. Kenner, Mansfield, Salas, Lindo, Jim Johnson rounding out the top 10. Butch Baker in 11th. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. It'll be 8 to go for Garmin. Mosley in second place, trying to run him down. He was starting to close in on him before. Now Michael Whiting is side by side with Jackson McLean. Nathan Voss on the high side, trying to hold on to third place here. But a hard-charging Michael Whiting wants that position. Garmin in the lead, and we've got a couple cars go off. Nathan Voss went off out of turn 2. Michael Whiting now in third. Jackson McLean in fourth. DJ Kenner is fifth. Isaac Salas starting his march toward the front. He is in sixth with Brian Mansfield right behind him in seventh. But he's going to have 5 laps to go at the line. Blake Mosley in second, losing ground to leader David Garmin. Jackson McLean in third. Michael Whiting in fourth. DJ Kenner still in fifth. Isaac Salas trying to run him down. Brian Mansfield starting to crank it up, trying to get around him. Butch Baker has made his way up into 10th place, trying to take 9th from Stephen Lindo. Meanwhile, 3 laps to go for Garmin. Jackson McLean just took second place, but he lost a lot of momentum on the slide job. He gets together with Blake Mosley. Mosley goes over the edge. 2 to go for David Garmin. His lead now 2.2 seconds over Jackson McLean. Michael Whiting in third. DJ Kenner is fourth, and now Isaac Salas up into fifth, and he is looking for fourth as the white flag comes out. Garmin way ahead. Jackson secure in second. Michael Whiting in third. Now can Butch do anything with the Iceman? Down into turn 3. He really sends it. Slide job up the hill. He's going to take 5th place. I'm sorry, Isaac Salas comes home 4th. DJ Kenner is 5th. Brian Mansfield is 6th. Blake Mosley 7th. Stephen Lindo is 8th. Butch Baker is 9th. And Jim Johnson is 10th. And let's see if we can start with our 3rd place finisher, Michael Whiting. Hey, Mike, this is Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, man. Congratulations on that 3rd place finish, because that was definitely a wild run for you tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just got lucky there. Guys just went over the edge and stuff like that. But, hey, it was a good time.
Well, you were one of the few that didn't. I think a lot of the field at some point at least got right sides over the back, that back barrier, but most everybody managed to pull back up. You were one of the few that I never saw actually go over.
Yeah, I went over early, so they probably just missed it. I come right back up. But, it was fun. This place is always tough, so as long as it's a good time, we're all good.
And, hey, a great jump out of turn 3 there, too.
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Well, great job, man. Another top 3 finish. Congratulations, buddy.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, let's see if I can find Jackson. Hey, Jackson, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Well, I had him. Hang on. Hey, Jackson, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? All right, we'll try and come back to him in a minute. Let's see if we can get a hold of David Garmin. Oh, hey, there you are, Jackson.
Got me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Hey, congratulations on that 2nd place finish. I know it was a wild one for you as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It looked like a lot of fun. There was a lot more leaning on each other tonight than what we normally see here.
That's what you got to do when the track gets like that. That's the only way to pass them.
Well, you definitely got the job done tonight. I know it was tough. You went backwards a little bit early on, but managed to fight back through even when passing opportunities were pretty limited.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on 2nd place, man. A great finish, a great race, and a great finish.
Appreciate it, Doug.
All right, let's see if we can get a word with our winner. Garmin, anytime there's a pro late model race, I might as well just start asking you your interview questions before the race.
Oh, come on, Doug. It's not always like that.
No, but tonight was pretty dominant. I know you had some guys up there battling with you, and it looked like a couple of guys had a run, but it seemed like every time they got a run on you, they ended up pushing a little too hard out of 2.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like 10, 15, 20 laps into the race, I got a real bad graphics glitch. So I ended up having to turn my mirror off to get it to come back, and I was running without a mirror for probably half or more in the race. So I don't know what was going on behind me, and not running a mirror actually was kind of nice because then I wasn't worried about what was going on behind me. So I think I might just run with that. But no, props to the guys that I was running with. I know at the beginning of the race, being on the bottom was just not where you want to be. You're not going to go anywhere. The top line is where it's at. I know Kevin and a couple other guys got around me, and then me and Kevin fought, 5, 6, 7 laps side by side trying to get around him. And then, yeah, after that, I'm not really sure what all happened behind me. I mean, I'm sure there was a few people going off the track and whatnot. So, no, I thought at least for me it was a good race. Obviously, hopefully everybody else enjoyed it, and hope all the fans at home enjoyed it. And then just shout out to my sponsors real quick: Warrior Rats, Bolt Popper, Pay to Win Setups, No Sweat, Sim Shots, Tough Ring, whatever that is, Simex Pro, Blue Diecast, DreamBugs.com, Butt Kicker, and then I think our team's getting a really big sponsor coming up here in a couple weeks. So keep an eye out on a new sticker here soon.
All right, man. Congratulations. Another great dirt win for you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, bud.
All right. That is going to be it for tonight. But most importantly, hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back with stuff on Friday night, so you're not going to want to miss anything. And go check out the website, htsai.net. You can find links to all these great leagues. And remember, that will be getting updated before too much longer by 3 White Designs in New York. So look for something awesome there. You can also find all of our social media accounts and catch up on everything that's going on. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful night.
Thanks, Doug.